So you segued from band in high school, and then you were playing on your own. I saw you had a couple groups. I can't remember the name of it. It's a black and white photo that you had on your Facebook of you and like 4 or 5 guys.
Okay. Yeah, there was a band that I played with right before I started playing with No Doubt, and actually the reason I got that phone call was because the bass player in the band Dizzy Bam was the band I played with right before then. He knew Tony, who's the bass player of No Doubt, and then funny enough, he was like, "Yeah, they're looking for somebody to do this show." But it was a cool thing that he actually told me about it, because he could have been like, "Well, I don't want to share this guy with anybody." Like somebody else might have done that, right? So
you played this show in Northern California, and then that kind of changed everything. Tell me how that changed your whole life, basically.
Yeah. So at the time, I was living at home. I was bussing tables at this restaurant. I was going to school. I guess I was like 22, and I was playing with the homies band, the Dizzy Bam guys. And then I was meant to just sub out just to play this one gig in San Francisco at the Great American Music Hall, because No Doubt was just finishing up a West Coast run, and they were coming from like Tahoe or something. They were coming to the city, and the show was sold out. So I think they wanted to have, they want to have the full horn section, which is 2. But the trumpet player was quitting the band, and he quit like in Tahoe. So basically they wanted to have somebody playing trumpet for the San Francisco show. So I was just meant to do that show. They sent me the music. I mean, that's a whole other story, but I showed up to the show, and the show was kind of like the audition, I guess. I don't know if they were thinking of it that way. They were just thinking like, hey, we just need to fill in for this particular show, because people always ask me, they're like, "Oh, you're from Orange County?" I'm like, no. So the whole way that the thing went down was really kind of serendipitous and kind of random, but things happen for a reason.
So you were super high energy, and then I had read that they said, "Hey, you don't know this yet, but you're now going to be part of this band." Is that how that played out, or? Adrian told you that, or who told you that?
Adrian, yeah, they were, they're kind of like tight-lipped cats, you know what I mean? So they didn't want to say anything, but Adrian probably had a few drinks or something like that. He's like, yeah, we don't, I don't really want to say it's nothing, but he probably like got the feedback from everybody else, and they were like, yeah, this guy's great, because I got up there and I just acted a fool. I was just, just being myself, whatever. Like, and they were like, "Whoa, what the fuck is this guy?" You know what I mean?
Well, you always come to it with high energy. I mean, you are like jumping around. You are your own show, and
that's
dancing and getting into it, and so passionate. I love it. Like, I was always watching you during the show because you had like total cardio.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, that's just kind of always been my shtick. I mean, even the story I was telling you about the first time I ever played in the club when I was like 15 or whatever. Like, I was really, really shy, and for some reason, when I hit the stage, something just like clicked, and I just went off. And even the guys in the band didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? So that's just kind of always been my shtick. And I don't know if it's just because I'm nervous. I'm like, okay, I got to keep moving. So I'll finally relax. Or I don't know what it is.
It's really contagious, positive energy, and that's, I think, really why I clicked with you in the very beginning too, because you were so like outgoing, even though maybe you didn't feel that way. You just emanate this positive mindset and vibe about you.
Yeah, for me, it's always like I guess the way I thought about it is I always try to perform like something I would want to see, and like I remember going seeing Fishbone back in the day and being like, these guys are awesome, and or just like when you see like really compelling higher energy shows and like people are really into the shows, like that's what I want to see, you know what I mean? So I've always just tried to be that and just try to bring that. So it's like they know I'm having fun. So it's like, okay, I can have fun now too. You know what I mean? It just lets people at ease. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take me seriously because I'm not taking myself seriously. So we can all just party. You know what I mean?